Yo, what is up guys? Del Boy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Tank Davis brutally knocks out Leo Santa Cruz in the 6th round to win the WBA Super Featherweight title. What a savage knockout by Gervonta Tank Davis. Man, it was an uppercut from hell. The left uppercut, which was working all night for Tank Davis, caught Santa Cruz as he threw a lazy right hand. Gervonta slipped it, came up through the middle with a left uppercut, and it jolted Santa Cruz's head and brutally knocked him out. I'm pleased that Santa Cruz was okay because he was out for quite some time, but he got up and yeah, he's okay, which is great. But yeah, this fight was actually quite fun while it lasted. I actually felt Santa Cruz started well in a sense because first sort of 2-3 rounds, I felt he was outworking Tank Davis. Tank Davis was sort of looking for the single shots and he was landing some really good shots to body and head. Straight left hand to the body and the left uppercut as well, which was landing on Santa Cruz. But Santa Cruz, while he wasn't landing as harder shots, but he was landing more shots. So first 3 rounds, in my opinion, were very competitive and Santa Cruz was doing quite well. However, while he was doing well, me personally, I felt he was fighting the wrong fight. When you're someone like Santa Cruz, coming up in weight, not really a big puncher, I don't think it's a good idea to trade with a massive puncher like Tank Davis. Now, he was taking these shots quite well in the early stages of this fight, but ultimately that game plan led to his undoing. But yeah, first 3 rounds, very competitive in my opinion. Leo was outworking Tank. I felt rounds 4 and round 5, Tank Davis really started to break down Leo Santa Cruz. I felt Leo Santa Cruz was feeling some of those straight lefts to the body and also the uppercuts to the head. Leo Santa Cruz's face was starting to break down, starting to redden. I think he had a slight cut as well. You could see the effect of Tank Davis's punches as this fight wore on. Whereas Leo Santa Cruz never really hurt Tank Davis and he never really deterred him or made him second guess himself. And yeah, round 6 was where this fight ended. Like I said, Leo Santa Cruz on the ropes. He throws like a lazy right hand and Tank slips it, comes up through the middle, beautiful left uppercut, bang on the chin, jolts Santa Cruz's head back brutally, and obviously Santa Cruz hits the deck and he is knocked out cold. Arguably the knockout of the year, you know. It's either this fight, White versus Povetkin, or Zepeda versus Baranchik. They were all savage knockouts, and this belongs on that list. Savage knockout by Tank Davis. And yeah, he got the job done. He did what he needed to do in this fight. And that's what I predicted. I felt that Tank Davis's power eventually would come through. I didn't think it would be a knockout like that, but I did expect Tank Davis to stop Leo Santa Cruz. I didn't really believe that Santa Cruz belonged at 130. He's had one fight at 130 previous to this, and that was against a guy called Moises Flores, who was ranked like 110 on BoxRec, and Santa Cruz looked really poor in that fight. So going into this fight, I wasn't convinced that Leo Santa Cruz belonged at 130. Ultimately, I didn't believe he had the firepower, the strength to cope with Tank Davis in this fight, and that's how it panned out. So yeah, it was basically the result I was expecting, but obviously you never really expect a brutal knockout like that. So yeah, Tank Davis got the job done, and he moves forward now. It'll be interesting to see whether he stays at 130 or goes back to 135. I would love to see him fight Miguel Berchelt, the WBC champion. That would be a great fight, a big unification fight at 130. I think Tank Davis would stand a great chance in that fight. Miguel Berchelt is a volume guy like Santa Cruz, and his defense is rather open, so that would give Tank Davis chances to knock him out. But unlike Santa Cruz, Berchelt is a 130 pounder and he can punch hard. It is worth saying that Leo Santa Cruz was tagging Tank in this fight to body and head. Tank was getting touched up in this fight, and against someone like Berchelt, maybe Berchelt could make it count, but I've got to say, in that fight I would still favour Tank Davis. I think if Tank Davis fought everybody at 130, he would prove to be the best guy in that weight class. That's just my opinion. I had my problems with this fight going in, but it's done now. Tank Davis got the knockout, and that's going to go viral. So it's time to build on this. Tank Davis has shown promise. He's shown talent, he's shown ability and excitement. Now he really needs to build on this. Build a resume, go on a good run, beat other champions, you know, take risky fights and win. Tank really, really needs to build on this because, you know, that knockout is going to do wonders for his career. It really is. And yeah, he won the fight by knockout. What more can we say? As for Santa Cruz, I think he needs to go back down to 126 personally. I think that's really where he belongs right now. But he's 32 years old now, coming off a brutal knockout. Maybe it's the end for Leo Santa Cruz. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens with him. But yeah, as for Tank Davis, like I said, future's bright. Let's hope he fights another champion in his next fight. I would like to see him stay at 130 personally and try and clean up there. But we'll see what happens. Great knockout by Tank Davis. Ultimately, he did what he needed to do. And that's all we can really say. Anyway, share your thoughts below. What did you make of his fight? What did you make of Tank Davis's performance? And what did you make of Leo Santa Cruz's game plan? Again, me personally, I felt Santa Cruz got it dead wrong. If he stood any chance in this fight, he needed to utilise his height and reach advantage, try and keep it long behind a good jab. Because he did that against Kyle Frampton, but in this fight, he just reverted the type, brawled and got knocked out. So there we go. Anyway, share your thoughts below. Peace.